Hi, everybody, and welcome to Spotlight. We are so excited. Today we have author Ninni Grant with us and her book, Oodles and Oodles of Noodly Noodles. And I got my copy here with me. Such a fun book. I'm going to bring her in to ask her wonderful questions about this hilarious book. And let's just bring her in. So excited. Hi, Ninni.
Hi,
everybody. How are you tonight? Oh, we're so glad to have you. How's your day going?
It's going pretty good. We have snow here. It's cold, but it's good.
I know. Do you like the winter? Do you like the cold to be in the house, or are you more summer?
Don't like it at all. Not at all. I'm with you. I want to move warm.
Yes. The cold gets onto you and it just doesn't let you go, and it gets colder and colder. I can't wait to move somewhere.
And the older you get cold and you don't warm up.
Oh no. I hope you have a fireplace. Do you have at least a fireplace, warm blankets?
We used to, but not where we moved. We did in our other house, but not this one. Oh wow.
It's life, right? What have you? So I'm so excited that you're here with us. Now you're as an author, your name is Ninni Grant. But yes. Your middle name here, it says Ninni, but can you tell us, how did you get that name Ninni? I think it's such a cool name. When I first saw it, I thought it was like it meant like auntie or something like that. But it's so cool, the story that you shared with me. How did you get Ninni?
Yeah, when growing up, my younger sister couldn't say Cindy, so she called me Ninni. When I had a daycare for teachers, the kids couldn't call me Cindy. Some of them called me Ninni. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So then the parents said to me, you have to be called Ninni. So I actually have a Ninni license plate, and I go by Ninni Grant now.
I absolutely love it, Ninni Grant. So let's jump to it. What inspired you to write this awesome, hilarious book for children?
Well, 35 years ago, I was going for my master's degree in early childhood, and I wrote my thesis on writing a children's book. But back then, you could only do it traditionally with agents and everything like that. And then I put it away, raised 4 children, taught kindergarten, had the daycare for teachers. And then a few years ago, my youngest son was in a car accident, and I retired to take care of him. And when he got back on his feet and went back on with his life, one of the other boys said, Mom, why don't you write that story you were supposed to write? I'm like, maybe I will. So back then it was going to be called Oodles of Noodles, and it was going to be about a kid. And so I changed it a little bit because in the 35 years, a couple other books were called Oodles of Noodles. So that's how I came up with the Oodles and Noodles of Noodly Noodles. The same idea. So here I am.
I love your perseverance. I believe that things happen for a reason. And I also believe that there's a time and a season for things. And I am so happy and blessed by this story. My son, who's 16 months old, absolutely love all the pictures in here. And he this is one of his go-to books in his library. So I am just so happy that you self-published. Yeah. So I'm just so happy. So this is a self-published book then, right?
Correct. Yes, I wrote it about a year and a half ago and had it edited, and then found my illustrator in one of my writing groups I joined, and I every day I keep learning about what to do as far as marketing. Marketing's not fun, but I keep working at it.
Marketing is a beast in itself,
Um,
and it's just it's a lot of learning. But I think we could make it fun as self-publishers. We learn how to make it fun and learn how to who to connect with, and a bunch
yes,
of there's a lot of support now. I'm
there's so much
happy.
online. Yes,
Yeah, I'm happy with Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all these outlets that we have today to help us, to market ourselves as well. So I think
right.
that's a blessing.
It
Um, e-
is.
Even now doing interviews, this is pretty cool. So I started doing interviews actually because when I wrote my first book, there really wasn't a place for me to interview. And it was really hard to find places to sit and talk with somebody about my book. So this
Uh-huh.
is why I created Spotlight.
Oh,
So I
good
am
for
really
you.
happy.
Good
Yeah.
for you. Good for you.
So, and it's great because I get to interview wonderful children's author as yourself.
Oh, thank
So
you.
growing up, what was your favorite book as a child? But because you do have the background as a teacher and
Right.
as a daycare provider, I want to know what is your favorite book, and then I want to know what was your go-to book as a teacher for your students.
Okay, growing up, some of them that came to mind, I was thinking about that because that was a long time ago. Um, the Snowy Day, I remember reading, and oh god, oh, Are You My Mother? I like that one. Um,
Mm,
and one of the ones I really liked was The Giving Tree. I thought it had a wonderful message. But then with kindergarten and having the daycare, and one of the reasons I wrote my silly book is I gravitated to the silly ones. I thought let the lessons and morals other authors can write those. I loved, and I read tons of a variety of books, but I loved watching the kids and loved reading it in a silly way. And ones that I love reading to the kids, of course, like Brown Bear, what do you see? But my of all times was I Ain't Gonna Paint No More. I know that one by heart. We sang it. Have you ever heard of it?
it's I ain't gonna paint
I
no
Ain't
more.
Gonna Paint No More. It's wonderful. It's about a little
I
kid that gets into the paint and paints every body part. And I highly recommend it. And I kind of sing it when I read it to the kids, and the kids love it. I ain't gonna paint no more, no more. I ain't gonna paint no more.
I love
You have to.
it. Sounds familiar. It does. I love it. I love books with
I love that book.
colors and books that are like yours. Your book is so full of wonderful colors and vibrant, and I these are books that like really grab my attention. The oodles and noodles, like it's raining noodles. So
Yeah.
what inspired you to write to come up with this type of front page and the umbrella? I think it's genius. The umbrella, the
Well,
noodles
that
falling.
was that's actually the third cover. The first one we had her face really big on the cover, slurping a noodle. But we got a lot of negative comments about her mouth. I can't say what they thought it looked like. You can imagine. So we scrapped that, and then we had her big face on the cover eating pasta with a fork.
Yeah.
And one of the famous authors in my writing group said, the book is funny and the cover's not funny. You need to make the cover silly like in the book. So my wonderful illustrator, Katie Weaver, idea of raining pasta with. And as soon as I
I
saw it, I'm like,
it's
it won a cover
perfect.
award. It won the cover award, the 2020 Good Shelf Cover Award.
I could see why. It's just so amazing.
Too.
So you're welcome. What else can we expect from you, Cindy? Are you writing more silly, funny books? What's your plan for 2021?
I have
Are
a
you
book
taking a
coming out.
break?
No, I have a book coming out this year. It's the same little girl, Charlie, and it's about her belly button. She doesn't like her belly button. It's big and she thinks it's gross. And she imagines all kinds of things of why it's there. And of course, at the end, she learns to love herself no matter what. And then I wrote the third one with Charlie also, where she goes to a department store with her grandma, and they get into all kinds of stuff in the store. And that one has a moral and a lesson to it. So, but yeah, I'm waiting on the illustrator. Katie is having any day, and
Oh, congrats, Katie.
I have to give her a month or two to recoup, and as soon as she's ready, she'll start illustrating the belly button one.
I think that is so amazing. So we're gonna definitely see more of Charlie. A lot more.
Yeah, she's like
I
my
love
daughter I never had.
and it's so cute. She kind of had the blonde hair like
It's
you.
supposed to. Her hair is supposed to look like noodles.
Oh, I love it. It does. It does. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna step out. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna step out, and I'm gonna let you read a couple of
Okay.
pages of this awesome, funny, hilarious must grab book. And I got mine, and it's autographed. So I'm gonna step out and let you take the spotlight.
Okay, thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome.
Okay, hi everybody. This is Oodles and Oodles of Noodly Noodles. And I dedicated it to my sons, my four sons. And Charlie comes from a diverse family. I researched what children are least represented in books, and I found out it was children from India. And so I made her a blended family, and I will read a few pages. Noodles. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. That is all I want to chew. All I want to eat are noodles. Oodles and oodles of noodly noodles. Saucy butter topped or plain. I've got noodles on my brain. I don't care what goes on top. Just don't let those noodles stop. She thinks she's having noodles all day long. This is her grocery list full of noodles. Z tastes around the tummy. Look at my tummy's big because I eat just like the pig. Lasagna noodles on my shoes. I eat noodles. Noodles on this pig. So to the doctor, and they can't believe that all they see inside of her are noodles. So I'll read one more page. This is kid's favorite page. Farful noodles on the floor. Cleaning up will be a chore. Tortellini feels my dog. Could he poop a noodle log? And of course he does. So hope you liked the few pages in the story. No, I can't hear you, Jennifer.
I said I loved it. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know I was on mute. I love it. I love the noodle log. I love everything about
Thank
this
you.
character. So cute. Oh, what was I gonna say? I just wanted you to tell the audience where may they purchase this book.
Oh, okay. The hardcover is on my website. It's N-I-N. And then I have and
Awesome.
Barnes and Noble.
And on Barnes and Noble. So we have
Yes.
Amazon, Barnes and Noble, and
And my
Nini,
website.
author Nini.
No, it's Ninni
Okay,
Author. Ninni
Author.
author.com. Yep.
Awesome. Awesome. I'm so excited. You guys
Thank
go out and get
you.
your copy today. Please support because this is such a fun book to read with to your little ones. And I love, Nini, I did not noticed when I first opened the book, the family here, the multicultural
Yes,
family. I
yes.
am
I
so
did
happy you
research.
pointed that out.
I researched, and I don't remember the order totally. I know children from India were least represented, and Asian, Mexican, and Black. Those were the four top. And I know so many authors were putting out books with diversity and with Black children. Indian one, and then in my next book, I plan on bringing in some Asian kids, and just trying to make it diverse
Make
so
it
people look at it.
diverse. Yes, I think
Yeah.
that is so important. Because there's not just
And the
one.
grandfather. I
The
was just
grand.
going to say the grandfather one will be the grandfather from India, and so that will have more diversity in it.
I
So
love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. You guys go pick up this book today. Um,
thank
Thank you
you.
so much, Miss Nini. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us. We really appreciate you here on Spotlight. Have a good night and
Thank
take
you.
care. God bless
Bye,
you. Bye.
Jennifer.
You're welcome. Okie dokie, guys. Thank you for watching. We're so grateful for Miss Cindy Nini Grant and her book, Oodles and Oodles of Noodly Noodles. Hilarious. Like I said, my son, who is 16 months now, actually, loves this book. And it's hardcover, so it is child proof for the most part. So take care. God bless you guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.